Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lomo Tarot. This is a general reading for Cancer, wherever Cancer may be in your chart. If you feel like you want to watch this reading, there's a message in there for you, okay? And this is for the third week of November 2019. We are starting out here with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. We used those last week. We're gonna transition into this week. We're starting out with this deck. Let's see here. And we use that card as a theme for your reading today, okay, Cancer? And messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Okay, we take the one facing up. And at the bottom here we have Shaman, trust in higher forces. Oh yeah. Trust in higher forces, Cancer. Look at that owl on top. There's messages coming through here. Seer, see beyond the current situation. See beyond the current situation. So think big, see the whole thing. And some of you here, Cancer, you may be going to see a seer. Some of you perhaps are seer, going to see psychic. Perhaps it's just you watching this message on YouTube. That's gonna give you, because that's what's on facing, that's the theme of your reading here, okay? The seer, to see beyond. And we have the strength card. It came out in reverse. I'm gonna leave it as so, okay? This is like major arcana number 8. We are still in 8th house energy here with Scorpio energy. Ooh, we have a fly on the floor. Give me a second here as I try to, oh, there we go. So this is the page of earth that fell on the floor, and we're gonna keep it. Okay, I have stopped taking the ones that falls on the floor, but I'm like, you know, there's a reason they come out that way. Sometimes they fall on the table. It's just a small space I'm working. They have nowhere else to go, so onto the floor. Okay, so yes, we have like okay, this is your last card. Let's see here. 7 of Earth. We have a lot of Earth energy for you here. Okay. We have the Page of Earth. We have the 7 of Earth facing this reading. And we have the Queen of Fire. And the last card for you, Cancer. No water energy. Where are you, Cancer? You're not here. What's going on? Okay, 7 of Earth here is a card of keep on working, okay, and to be patient about it as well, okay. This is like the card of sometimes you get discouraged, like you've done everything you're supposed to do, and you're looking around going like, okay, where are my rewards? Where can I start harvesting? Where can I start picking the fruits of this tree? But Spirit is telling you to be patient. The work is still going. There's a season for everything. And for some of you, you must ask yourself, and you would know better than anybody else, what season am I on during this time? We have the King of Wands. Oh, wow. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands on the table. We have the King of Wands here to clarify the Strength card in reverse. And the Strength card is a card of Leo, okay, in the tarot, major arcana representing Leo. And it came out in reverse, saying basically kind of like Leo is very confident. Leo energy is very jovial. Leo like is strong, right? Like represented by the lion who basically rule the jungle. So in reverse, I'm feeling like some of you may be feeling a little bit weakened, right? You're not in your power. You're feeling a sense of like you're not feeling confident. There's a sense of self-doubt here, being being clarified by the King of Wands. So that's telling me, yes, it's either you are in that energy or some of you are dealing with a Leo person. Here again, more earth energy for you, Cancer. The Ace of Pentacles, right? This is about a new beginning here. By the way, the Strength card tells me there's a situation that requires for you to have strength. There's a situation here, being in reserve, being in reverse is also telling us that there is a situation that has weakened you, that has taken away from your strength. Instead of adding to it, calling to your strength, it has weakened you. It has sucked you dry pretty much. If some of you are dealing with a Leo, especially a Leo, or it could be a Sagittarius as well, having that kind of one's year in Aries, but I feel like especially a Leo, you feeling quite a sense of you feeling very you're not feeling in your power. You're not feeling strong. You're feeling quite insecure. You've been led to feel a sense of self-doubt where you're not feeling very secure in the situation. Okay? And I feel like someone has, oh, look at this, the Seven of Cups coming out in reverse. I feel like someone have a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative habits. Someone have a lot of, someone also maybe dabbing into the dark magic here, Cancer. Whether it's you or your person, it might be you. That you've been almost like nitpicking in one situation, like it's in reverse. The way the light is coming from that bottom left here in the card going towards her face, it gives like a weird shadow. Let me pull this so you guys can see. Perhaps you can see it for yourself. Like the way that light is coming here, it's giving a weird shadow. It's almost like someone is like not themselves. It's almost like, you know, someone has done something, whether it's black magic or just certain rituals or whatever they did, especially to get to you, to get to your light, to mess with your head. And look what the card that just jumped out. The Seven of Cups in reverse. That's the card of illusion, of confusion. Because when that strength card comes, it's you have an idea that there's something that you need to calm. There's a beast here that needs to be calmed down. And Spirit is asking you to harness your feminine power, your subtle energy, not aggression, in order to deal with that situation. As if someone is meeting your brutal force, you don't want to try to match them, their brutal force. You don't want to try to meet them at that space. You want to stand still and say, if you want to talk, I'm willing to listen. That's a strength card. Okay? And here it seems like it being in reverse, it's as if like so much has been done that you cannot even tap into that power. You can't even tap into that feminine power. These options were an illusion. Fake options. Whatever someone was making seems like they want to give you, it wasn't real. Okay? It wasn't real. It wasn't real, or just you having been diminished so much, having been played with so much that you lack strength, you lack a sense of purpose, you don't know what you even want. It's not even like you're confused, you don't even know what you want. You're not even confused by the options. You know, like, how do you even start to choose when you don't even know what you want? But there's an offer. There's a real offer here. A golden offer on the table. But because of the where you are right now in your energy, you can't see none of that. You don't know you don't know your strength, you don't know your power. It's almost like whether it's someone who's done something to weaken you, or it's you who have allowed yourself to be I don't know, to just kind of, you've let go of yourself, of your power. You've given your power to someone that now you just kind of like, you're just there for someone else's, doing someone else's bidding. You're just there, almost like to be used. No, too much. No. Let's keep going here. Page of Earth. The pages are youthful energy. Some of you, there may be a child involved. Leo was the fifth house. This also of the child. So if there may be a child involved in some of you, if it's in regards to a career situation, especially what that new beginning is about, you having planted seeds. Okay, you planted all the seeds and you're waiting for things to come to fruition. And because there was a new beginning, there was offers made to you, and you're expecting for things to go in a certain way, right? and you put your all everything you have to start towards that new beginning, you feel yourself at an impasse here, at a crossroad where you feel like you have to make a decision, whether you stay or go, whether you go left or right, because you can't, the status quo cannot be. There is debate here. Wow, look at this, 4 of Cups. You're trying to make a decision, and until you can make up your mind about what you want, until you can make up your mind about what's real and what's not, which path you want to follow, you're not going to entertain any new offer. You want to start anew, but first step, you want to know what's real. You want to get grounded, and that's a good strategy, Cancer. I believe this is the card of Venus. No. The 4 of Cups. I can't remember. But regardless, you're not entertaining any new offers now. You're trying to decide. You're in decision-making mode here. Trust in higher forces. The 3 of Cups came out. All right. If this is a love situation for some of you, this is about romance, and especially if you're dealing with a Leo, that person offered you a lot of empty talk. That person told you, make it seem like whatever they were offering you was gonna be stable. They were gonna live together. You're gonna buy a beautiful house. They're gonna give you the ring. You're gonna be their queen. They're gonna treat you nicely and all this great stuff. And it was nothing but a bag of ish. It was just, they had no good intention. They had no good intention. And that person played with you so much, they create such a sense of insecurity in you. They create such a sense of, they've weakened you as a person so much that you can't even, you don't even feel, if let's say you're a woman watching this, you don't even feel feminine anymore. You wouldn't even know, like, if you were to walk away from that person like today, you wouldn't even know how to, like, you would question yourself, second guess yourself so much about everything. If someone wants to approach you and it's like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, you look at them like, who they're talking to. It's almost like you've lost yourself or who you are. Having dealt with that person, and they're giving you so little, things were not progressing. You're planting all the right seeds. You were hoping things will improve. Yes, you were together for so long. You planted the seed. You nurtured that relationship, right? You watered those plants. You watched them grow and did everything, tended to the land. And things, you're still waiting, you're still looking at, wait, what's happening here? Nothing's happening. And it's because that person was juggling for some of you. That person was juggling. If this is a romantic situation, they had no true intention to either accept your cup of love in a real way or to extend a cup of love to you. There are no true intention to accept your cup of love because there was already a 3-party situation here. And here comes that third 3 of Cups again. Queen of Fire. Clarification on the Queen of Fire for Cancer Spirit. Clarification on the Queen of Fire for Cancer. And yes, we will take those. We have more Earth energy. 9 of Pentacles. I see this is you as a single woman. The 10 of Wands. Overburdened. This is, by the way, card of plentiful as well. Someone who's enjoying the fruit of their labor in their garden. But look here, we're talking about relationship in this case. They're alone in that garden. So if that was a relationship we're trying to nurture, you're gonna be alone at the end of it. If this is about a financial situation, okay, This is about the financial situation or someone you are dealing with, or you are working with, that give you an offer of a new job, some kind of an offer that you are trying to make a decision on. Okay, perhaps you had other options presented to you and you're trying to decide. If you go towards a fire sign, I feel like if you go towards the option that makes you feel more confident, if you go towards the option that makes you feel like it's gonna allow you to use your creativity, okay, if you go towards the option that makes you feel more powerful, if you will, more sense in your power, it's as if to say you will be rewarded. The responsibilities will be high. Yes, you'll have a lot more responsibilities, but you will be rewarded. If this is a romantic, though, if we're talking about the romantic situation, there was a third party situation here. Someone was juggling, whether it's you or your person, okay, that has weakened someone else, that has changed someone else, not in a good way. Spirit is asking you to use your intuition. The Queen of Fire uses her intuition. She's a very confident woman. She's very alluring. People just follow her scent around, right? She knows what she is. She stands tall. She commands attention. Spirit is sending you to remain, to reclaim your right, to reclaim your strength, to be confident, to not allow anyone to diminish you, to take away from your self-esteem, your self-respect. Then this is what you get. That was part of the lot. You demand respect, you will get the respect, and you will get your Two of Cups. All the work you put through will start paying off. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck for you, Cancer. You see how long in the reading before all the cups started showing for you, before you start showing up in your reading. So for some of you, that maybe that's representing the past as well, okay? For some of you, this is in the past. This is how you felt. This is how someone made you feel. And this is you turning the page, going towards a new beginning. You knowing now, because the page is a new beginning. New beginning sometimes in an existing situation, as in, like you are a student studying, finance or communications, and then you wanted to be a journalist, and now you're into the workplace, right? You're into the work the work place. You decided like you're studying a professional career, okay? You've graduated, you're about to start a professional career. So this is kind of like a continuation of something that's already in motion, right? As also denotes that Seven of Earth. So this is kind of like you're an apprentice, you're just starting out new, okay? And it's the same way. Let's say you're in a relationship, and then now all of a sudden you are entering marriage. You're deciding to go towards that higher level of commitment, right? Or you are decided, and like I said before, so it could be a card of kid, but let's keep going here with the pace. So if that Page of Cups for some of you, that was in the past, that disappointment, that was in the past, you being, your self-esteem, your self-respect being taken away from you, offers that were not really stable, that kind of was like not based on any real thing, really, and that really make you feel insecure about your worth, about who you are, about your strength, that you have, what you have to offer. So here in the middle, during that present time here, it's almost like you're taking stock, you're in decision-making mode, okay? For those of you, this is about a career situation. You're in decision-making mode, and you're trying to decide, what do I want? Which path do I want to follow? And before you accept any offer, you want to be sure, do I want this? Is that going to make me happy? And you're in no rush in doing so, and that's good. Okay? And that's good. And what, because what that's gonna bring you, because what you're seeking, Cancer, I feel like for a lot of you, is real security. What you're seeking is it's a situation, whether it's a romantic situation or whether it's a love situation, it's a situation that's gonna bring you to your own power, that's gonna make you feel confident, that's gonna make you feel like you belong, that's gonna make you feel like you're respected, that you are seen for all you are, everything you have to offer. Okay? a situation, if it's a love situation, what's gonna be reciprocated. Oh my gosh, reciprocated. Reciprocated. The word will come out. So, so that's what you're working towards here. And at the bottom we have that six of cups is about reminiscing about the past. It's also about reconciliation, especially in a love situation to a past person. So for a lot of you here, there's a lot going on, and I feel like it's a different scenarios for different people. So take what works and what doesn't work. Let's remember here what's this is saying is see beyond the current situation. That's what's facing this whole reading. That's the theme of this whole reading. Okay, I feel like that's how it happens. This is the current. You're in decision making mode. This is the current. What do I want to do? What's gonna bring me towards happiness? What do I want to do? Whether it's career or an emotional situation. If someone has been playing with you, it's a relationship that has made you feel diminished, that has weakened you. Then are you trying to decide? Do you go back to that person? Is that what you're facing? That person is back into your life. You're trying to make a decision to go back to your past. For some of you, that may be the case. Okay, and for some of you, it's that you're trying to decide on whether you even want to accept an offer, and maybe a new offer. Okay, maybe an offer in regards to work. It may be an offer in regards to starting something new, to leave this whole thing behind completely. And in doing so, you're gonna assume more responsibility. In doing so, you're gonna also you're gonna start reaping the rewards from all this hard work you've done before. Whether it's because of going through all the schooling, studying for your certification, or doing your apprenticeship. What if it's about a career situation? To not be too impatient to start seeing the rewards. To see beyond the current situation. To know that your day will come. That now this is the phase of training. That you have to start small to build and build and build and build, okay, and grow and grow and grow, and take every opportunity that comes toward you as a learning opportunity to see beyond this current situation. If the offer you feel like it's too small, that's why you don't want to accept it right now, or you feel then that's not, you may want to rethink that, because you're still a page right now. You're showing up as a page right now, okay? Think of, is this going to allow me to grow into my career? Think of, is that person someone I can grow with? Is that person someone who can help me build? Is that person going to be able to see me, the real me, instead of breaking me down? Okay? Because there is abundance here. There is love here with the Two of Cups. Don't rush the process, Cancer. And if someone is making you or has made you feel, have weakened you, has made you feel, making you almost like become paranoid, to doubt everyone that comes your way, to doubt every opportunity that comes your way because of the way they treated you, because they created so many illusions, you need to leave that in the past so you can focus on to where you want to go. So you can focus right now, so you can keep creating the future you want to live in. So you can enjoy this moment right now as you're creating the future you want to live in. Okay? Let's take some a woman's oracle card for you. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. And I know I'm very chatty today. I really intended to keep these messages short, but that has not been the case so far. We've been hitting that 30 minutes mark. Messages for Cancer. Okay. At the bottom, it says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And the card that actually came out for you is reconciliation. And it says someone from your past is returning to your life. And I'm not surprised, because we had the Six of Cups here. Someone from your past, sometimes it's reminiscing about the past, sometimes it's a card of reconciliation. Also, sometimes card of children. It's always depicted with children, most of the time, the Six of Cups. And I feel here for some of you, Cancer, that person from the past that has done a number on you is coming back. That person that has left you feeling weak, that has taking from you, that has manipulated and you created an illusion, promised you stuff that never came true, they want to come back. And Spirit is telling you to pay attention to the red flags. Yes, we want to move forward, we want to forgive the past, but we don't want to forget. Watch that person to see, have they changed? Ask pertinent questions, don't assume things, ask. And pay close attention to not just the words they say, but also how they answer your questions. Okay? Don't think about just the great things they're telling you today, but also what will they say tomorrow, the day after. What are the promises that they give telling you right now? Can you trust them? But someone is coming back, and Spirit is telling you to trust in higher forces. Spirit is telling you to pay attention to the red flags. Spirit is telling you that the seer to see beyond current situation, to be able to look in the crystal ball, to be able to see the future. What do you see? What is your intuition telling you? Especially for those of you, this is a romantic situation and there's a reconciliation, possible reconciliation here, and it's someone that has juggled you, someone that has cheated on you or whatnot. Spirit is telling you, don't look at what's happening what's happening right now, but to be able to see the future. So some of you may want to have to consult a seer as well, to get a personal reading about your specific situation, to get some specific if you're dealing with something like that, because there's a lot going on here, and I'm trying to hit every single possible scenario, but this is a general message, okay? So you can get some clarity into your situation. But let's not forget, what we have here for emotion is Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is an offer, and this is an offer giving and offer taking, especially in the depiction in this Two of Cups. They're both holding their cups, they're both meeting face to face, okay? So there's an offer of love here. That's the emotional aspect of it. But there's a Ten of Wands also on top. Someone is already feeling burdened and overwhelmed. Is it because you're afraid you'll be doing all the heavy lifting again? Is it because you're aware you're always going to have to be watching that person? You cannot trust them? Yes, Cancer. For a lot of you, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me or contact a reader, any other reader that you connect with. But I feel like for some of you, whether if you feel like you can follow your intuition, you cannot hear the messages for yourself, you cannot trust into the higher forces, you may benefit by getting a reading. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message for you. This is the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. It says there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and the situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. The Spirit is reassuring you here that you are safe, not to worry, that you almost like you can trust the Two of Cups here. Reward yourself is the card that actually came out for you. It says you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. To maintain your energy, mood, you cannot go around being in reverse as your strength card, as a strength card in reverse. You cannot go around feeling weakened. Okay, you cannot go around feeling insecure and with low self-esteem and feeling you're undeserving because someone has played so many games with you. Spirit is asking you to keep it balanced. How much is someone in the give and take? And to reward yourself in a meaningful way. The balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy consistently high. The balance of giving and receiving. You can't be the one to always giving, to always fixing things in a relationship. That's why some of you here, even though it never shows you that that relationship ended, that current situation, what it shows here is you almost getting, finally understanding you are powerful and reclaiming your right, your power, and still feeling burdened and single, right? Alone in your garden and overburdened, as in you're doing all the heavy lifting. And someone's still expecting you to show up here, to accept their cup when they're ready, whenever they're ready. So it's gonna be based on your individual situation and you, Cancer, to know, does this speak true to you? Who's your person? What is your intuition telling you? What's your history, right? So this is how it ends. And I don't know if this gives you guys greater clarity or not, but if it resonates with you, I know some of you would be like, oh yeah, this is totally, I understand that, I see that. And if you need greater clarity, you need to see a seer, or you need to be a seer in your own life to look past this current moment, to look beyond, to see where's this leading to, where's this going, and do I want to go there with that person. Then you need to do that for yourself, okay? And I'm sending you healing energy during this time and a lot of love. I'll see you next week. And remember, as always, love is the only answer. You love yourself first, know yourself first, so you can spread it around and trust and believe that God, the divine, what's best for you, what to give you all the great and beautiful things that this planet has to offer. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.